Nick, are we on?
You're live.
Okay, we're on, Judge.
Hey, that's my job, Alexis. All right.
Okay, so I've got Mr. Zimmerman and Mr. Barrera here, Your Honor.
And these are all 3 o'clock docket, folks.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Zimmerman, I got cause 626-870, State of Texas versus Kenneth Murray Smith. And Ron Zimmerman is with us today. Mr. Zimmerman, have you had a chance to chat with the state about this case yet?
Yes, we did last week, Judge. In court, the state offered a judgment satisfied on this case. I have contacted my client. I called him. Excuse me. I called him the next day. That would be Wednesday, the 20th, and left a message. Called again on Saturday and Sunday. Finally talked to him on Sunday. He indicated that he wished to accept the offer, and that I called him yesterday and this morning, but was unable to leave a message, and that's where we're standing right now.
Why don't you, once you track him down, call Pat, and we'll set you on the next plea docket if that's what your client is willing to do. In the meantime, I'll just put you on standby until you track him down, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Zimmerman, normally we do our pleas on Thursdays.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you, Pat.
Just let me know.
So as soon as I know what he wants to do, it looks like he probably wants to accept the state's offer, but I haven't 100% confirmed him, and I don't have an email address for him. I do have a telephone number. So I'm going to need an email address and send that on to the court as well as to the state for the paperwork. When did you want to put me on standby for this coming Thursday? Is that what you would like, Judge?
I was just going to put you on standby till however long it took you to find your client.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will make another phone call this afternoon and see if we can get this resolved, Judge.
Ron, do you have my cell?
I don't know if I have your cell.
I may have yours. If I do, you can, I'll send mine to you, and you can let me know. Just text me if you find it anytime tonight.
Okay.
Working all the time because of Judge. So, so just let me know, and I'll start and get everything ready if
Okay.
Thursday. Okay.
Yes. Pat, what I'll do is I will text you a yay or nay, probably yay, and also I will secure a
Email address
for him as well too.
Perfect.
There's one thing, Pat, I got you. I got a case that is set for today. But I didn't receive an invite for it, but it is set for today, and I thought I would bring it up to your attention. His name is Marcus Joseph Zamaripa.
Zamaripa. He is a fugitive. All those cases, he has active warrants.
Okay, so you just want to let him just stand as is until
he's got a lot of cases.
Yes, he does. He's got like 7 or 8 cases, and we'll just kind of put it in standby until he's acquired.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. We'll know where he's at.
All right. Thanks for the update on that then.
You're welcome, Your Honor. Okay, so Your Honor, we've got Mr. Barrera, Daniel Garcia, and Ms. Pollock is also in now.
If I may be excused.
Thank you, Rick.
All right. Thank you.
And Terry Carter is also coming on for Ashley, I believe.
All good. 635-118, State of Texas versus Jacob Matthias Obert, and I've got Ivan Barrera with us. Ivan, have you had a chance to confer with the state on this case yet?
We have, Judge. My client wants to apply to the Veterans Treatment Court. I asked him if he had been contacted by the VTC yesterday. He said he had not been contacted. since yesterday. So I guess we're just waiting for someone to reach out.
Your Honor, Chris wants to say something. Chris, you're muted. There you go.
Chris, is this case on your radar?
It is, Judge. Just to let you know, also, Mr. Barrera, we've reached out, myself and Josh as well, reached out to your client through email and through phone, and have had zero contact, zero callback, zero anything. I can keep attempting to reach out to him, Your Honor. I don't see, but I was gonna mention that and see what you want to do. It's been several attempts with no follow through.
Let's do this. Let's reset for a week and let Ivan a chance to, he seems to have no problem tracking down his guy. And Ivan, you're going to have to get him in contact with Chris at the VTC to get the wheels rolling on that. We'd be happy to have him if he's qualified, but we got to get that initial contact done.
Yeah, Judge. When I last spoke to him, he had no objections to entering. So it might just be some miscommunication, but I'll definitely get in contact with Mr. Whitmore and Mr. Obert as well.
Chris, do you have a VTC number that you want to give them they can call?
Yes, sir. It's 210-425-0617. Or if you have my email address too, Mr. Barrera, if you can send that to him, if he can send me maybe a better contact number and the best time to reach him, I can reach him like as soon as we're done here, if he's available.
Yes, definitely. I definitely want him to get in contact, within this week for sure.
Okay, sir, for sure.
Okay, hey, Terry, you're here for Ashley, I'm assuming, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge. I'm here on Mr. Quincy Grant Turner.
635-449, State of Texas versus Quincy Grant Turner. Have either you or Ashley had a chance to confer with the state on this case yet, Terry?
Yes, Judge. Nicholas has conferred with Ashley. We're going to accept the state's offer. If we could set it for sometime next week to do the plea, I'd appreciate it.
Terry, it would be next Thursday, the 4th.
That'll work.
At 2 o'clock.
I'm sorry, at what time?
2.
2 p.m. on 2/4.
Yes.
And then I will email you his email address for the paperwork.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Judge, may I be excused?
You betcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
For 636-560, State of Texas versus Ricardo Marquez Wilson, and I've got Daniel Garcia with us. Daniel, have you had a chance to chat with the state on this case yet?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes, I have.
And have y'all come to a resolution, or what is it you need to do at this time?
We're going to request a trial setting, Your Honor.
All right. You want a non-jury trial or a jury trial?
I want a jury trial, Your Honor, and I have filed a motion to suppress.
Man after my own heart. Let's reset Mr. Wilson for a jury trial, and that's probably going to be what, July 15th, tentatively?
No, Your Honor, we've already got all of July open. It would be the first week in August.
If the plague is over, we'll see you in August.
All righty.
And Mr.
Your Honor,
Garcia, Mr. Garcia, your motion can be handled. And Judge, I don't know if you want to speak to this. We do forward motions in County Court 6 for motions to suppress. I'm not sure if
Here's how we handle that, Daniel. If you have an issue on a motion to suppress, like the arrest or the stop, I guess it's the DWI, is it not? Yeah. Just first talk to the state about it. And if the state doesn't go along with what you want to do, go ahead and file your motion, but I'll take a look at it initially. And if it looks like it has merit, and I'll just call it a forward motion to suppress and grant it before we ever get to trial. If I deny it, I'm not going to do it formally. We're going to leave it open, and then you can go ahead and I'll look at it at trial also when all the evidence is before us. So you get two bites of the apple, so to speak. But if you got a slam dunk, bring it to our attention, and normally the state's going to take care of it, and I'll never get that. It never gets to me. But if for some reason you got a slam dunk and the state doesn't buy off on it, go ahead and get it to me in a formal motion, and we'll look at it immediately.
Very good, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks.
Well,
You're excused.
thank you.
And I've got Ms. Corley here, I see. This is cause 639-519, State of Texas versus Juan Edgardo Portillo. And Linda, have you had a chance to confer with the state yet?
I need to confer with them today, Your Honor.
State, go ahead at this time and convey your proposed plea bargain with Ms. Corley, and then we're gonna reset you for a week, Ms. Corley, to chat with your client and the state again. And then next week you can let me know what you want to do. Would that work?
Okay. Yeah, but I do need to talk with them about, can I go into a breakout room with them? I've got 3 clients on today.
Judge,
Sure.
I believe I've already relayed my offer to her regarding Portillo.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I missed it. Let me see. Did you send it in an email or?
I either did or we did it here the last time you were here, ma'am. Let me keep looking.
Okay, let me see. I remember the last time I was there, I was incredibly busy. So let me make sure.
We don't have time during docket call to let you guys go out into a breakout room because I need the DAs to be handling these case by case as we go down the laundry list of arraignments. But I can reset you for another week if you need it and give you plenty of time to chat with them at your leisure, so to speak.
Okay, let's see. I'll look and see if you emailed me I don't see it written down. So, but I have.
Is it Juan Portillo?
Yes.
Okay, I have the offer right here. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
It's 6/14. I'm going to waive the enhancement as well. 6/14, a $400 fine, court costs, 36 hours of community service, DWI education, DIP, CAT-SNP, Smart Start Mobile for half the term, and restitution, if any, to Makara Davis.
Restitution, if any. Okay, and that was ignition interlock with Smart Start?
It was Smart Start instead of ignition interlock. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Smart. It's the handheld
Portable.
one? Portable?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Not portable. Okay. Okay, great. I have also Stephanie Acosta.
You've got a second case set today, correct?
I've got 2 other ones besides Portillo. Yes, sir.
6511980, state of Texas versus Alexander Edward Blyce, BLAIS.
Yes.
You have to confirm the date on that one yet?
I actually just got the stop video. We downloaded it yesterday, reviewed it, and I need to request some more discovery. I can do that via email too, if you'd like.
Have you received their offer yet on that case?
Let me see. State, have y'all sent me an offer on him?
I believe we did. I think they were all oral. We did it like this last time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I remember last time and I had so much going on and
No, that's fine. I understand. I have it right here. You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
It's going to be 14 months deferred, $400 fine, court costs, 36 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CAT-SNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the probation term.
Import. Okay, and I'm sorry, that one is for Blaze.
Yes.
Okay, and the other one was for Tio. And I do on his, I'll extend this offer, but we may be doing a motion to suppress. I'm not sure yet. I'd like to get the, I think it's on the MDT log. There's a log that shows what speed the officer was going.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to get that. I've seen that before, but
okay.
I don't remember if it was on the MDT or not.
I'm not sure what they'll provide me with, but I'll attempt it. And you said you had one more case?
Yes, I do. Stephanie Acosta. And I believe what we were going to do on this one was we were working on getting a packet together to see if we could get either a deferred DWI or obstruction, I think.
Stephanie Acosta, is that her?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that's what we were doing. We were looking for some type of just references and stuff like that to try to figure out.
Whether we can, okay. And Judge, we're working on putting that together. I don't quite have it yet.
Okay, Pat, let's reset all these cases for a week to give Linda time to figure it all out.
Yes, sir.
Does that work for you, Linda?
Yes, sir.
Okie doke. See you next week. And Mr. Doherty, I see you out there. I've got cause 646-819, State of Texas versus Allen Joshamar Gomez. Mr. Doherty, have you had a chance to confer with the state on your racing case?
Hello, Judge. I have sent the state a couple of emails. Some new evidence was loaded this week, I presumed, in response to my emails. I was unable to open anything in those videos, so I don't know what they showed at all. I was hoping to confer with the state today, but I heard you say that y'all don't really do that in Docket.
And state, have you ever conferred your offer to, your tentative offer on this case to the defense counsel?
I believe we have, Judge, have we not, sir?
I haven't gotten one.
Okay. I have two offers. One's a deferred offer, one's a regular. I'm ready. You ready?
I am.
It's 6 over 12, a $400 fine, 36 hours community service, an APSE course, and a aggressive driving course. And then the deferred offer is 24 months deferred, a $600 fine, 60 hours of community service, APSE course, and also the aggressive driving course.
On the deferred, what was the fine again?
600. And also we're looking into all the videos that were uploaded, trying to see, you know, what you were seeing in that email and what we're not seeing and stuff like that.
Yeah. I will need to see the videos. Eventually, I guess I'll need to come.
I know you were saying that you didn't have access to clicking on them or something like that. I don't know what the deal is.
It could be my computer. Every once in a while, I open up a video and it just says cannot show. I downloaded it 3 times. I don't know.
That's weird. I made sure, I think my partner and I did today, we went and we checked each video and they were both discoverable and we were both able to access them. So I'm not sure what the deal is.
Okay, I guess I'll just need to check with you on if I can't get it downloaded to pick it up from the courthouse.
You don't want to just take my word for it on what I see on there?
Nah. Well, you didn't tell me what you saw yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
For a week to give you all a chance to get together and get that figured out. If you're in an office environment with other attorneys, you may want to try and have them send it to their computer and maybe that would resolve it. I don't know.
That's a good idea. I actually can try to open it on my.
Not to have to go back to the courthouse. That's my battle cry.
You know, I'll try to open it on my iPad. I'm on quarantine right now anyway, so I'm not going to the courthouse anytime soon.
Let's do a 1 week reset with the understanding that it may get larger before it's all over.
Okay.
Pat, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I'm texting attorneys that haven't gotten here yet.
Do we have to try to resend that to Ben, or would y'all figure out how to try to get to him, get into the videos?
I will try to open it up on a separate device, and if I'm not able to, should I just email the state and we
can? Yeah, you can email me and I'll figure out the appropriate way to get you that information.
All right. Thank you very much.
Next week we'll get the videos. We'll play them on YouTube for everybody. What do you think?
Works for me.
Are we going to get those resets via email, or are you going to give us?
I will email you probably first thing in the morning and give you the Zoom invite immediately the same day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's like, okay, I can't get rid of him. Ron, you need something else? Your microphone is still off.
Yeah, I pressed my space bar and it wouldn't take it off. So anyway, yes, I just contacted Mr. Smith and he has accepted the state's offer. I just sent a chat to Pat, giving Pat the email address, and need to know when she would like to schedule us this Thursday, the 28th.
This Thursday at 2 o'clock.
At 2 p.m. Okay.
Yes, and I'll send everything as soon as we're finished. Okay.
Okay, we'll be there. And
thank you.
State, I think the state needs the email address as well too. So I will chat that over to the state as well too.
Thank you.
I don't think we need the defendant's email address, sir. We only need I think Pat only needs the defendant's email address.
Yeah,
I can give it to them if they need it for anything.
You just need my email address for discovery.
I've got that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as long as we've got all the email addresses straight, then I guess we're ready to go for Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, Jeannie, I see you out there. We've got 646-863 State of Texas versus Leroy Luna. Ms. Cupid, have you had a chance to confer with the state on this case yet?
Yeah, I appeared last week and Nick had conveyed an offer. Then I got a discovery notice of videos, and I had a little bit of the same problem. The discovery system was down. We were able to download them, but haven't been able to view all of them. So I'll try on a different device, but I need to see what the new stuff was that was just sent.
You think we give you another week? That'll be enough time to try
Judge,
to.
can I have 2 weeks? My mother is ill with COVID right now, and so I have some constraints on my time. Can I have 2 weeks?
Yeah, give them 2 weeks, no problem.
All right.
Okay, I'll send you the email with the stuff, okay?
Okay, and then I'll let the DA know if we're not able to open all of them and
So,
view everything.
What does the state need to do for you, if anything? Try to resend them?
No, we were able to download them, but then when I tried to view them, we're having some difficulty. We were able to view one, there was 3, so I'll try on a different device like Ben was speaking about earlier.
Okay, I hope your mom feels better. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge, I appreciate it.
And where's I got back here? I've got. Ms. Pollock, I got you that you've, let's see, where are you at in here?
Diego Trevino is my client.
Gotcha. This is called 637-057, State of Texas versus Diego Antonio Trevino. And this is a reset. And Ms. Pollock, were you able to chat with the state and your client about a possible resolution?
Yes, Judge. My client would like another reset to consider his options.
Okay, one more, no problem.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice seeing you. Bye-bye.
So I
And
guess
you're cut loose at this point unless you have another case with us.
no, that's it. But Pat, I guess I'll get an email.
Yes, it'll be next Tuesday, and I'll like I said, first thing in the morning, I'll send everybody out. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have Melissa Morris Cochran with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's talk about 640-675, State of Texas versus Robert Walter Metter. And Ms. Morris Cochran, have you had a chance to chat with the state about a possible resolution?
She was here.
I think we've lost her in the Bermuda Triangle of the Zoom.
But we've got Mr. Dartree. We also got Mr. Frolic is here.
Okay, I got Andrew. Let's talk about 634-081, State of Texas versus Raul Francisco Rodriguez, who is a veteran, but this is not a case that is something subject to the Veterans Court. So,
well, Judge, my
Frolic,
client
have you had a
hasn't,
chance to chat with the state?
yes, my client hasn't revealed himself at this point in time. He hasn't popped out of wherever he's at, so I can talk to him about this case.
Okay, let's reset for a week, and if you don't find him in a week, I'm gonna have to do bad things to him.
I think we did that last week, Judge, unfortunately.
Yes, we did. This is the second one, Your Honor.
All right, well, I'm gonna put a bond increase out on him. If you find him, call me and we'll fix that. Fair
Yeah,
enough?
absolutely. If he gets a hold of me, more than happy to do that. But
Okay,
Thank you, Andrew.
anything else if I'm otherwise excused, Judge?
I think we're good.
Thank you. Have a great day. Take care, everybody.
And let's see who else we got here.
We have Nathan's line and Mr. Daughtry is here.
Didn't we cut Mr. Darty loose? Didn't we finish with him?
I don't remember, Your Honor. I was doing other things.
I wasn't sure, and I was just checking to see if I could open that document, but am I excused?
Oh.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Not yet, but I'll keep at it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
All righty. And
Mr. Fleming in sight. Nathan, are you ready on chatting about Mr. Kellogg?
I'm ready to chat, Judge. I'm sorry.
I said it's called 651-821, State of Texas versus James Edward Kellogg. And Mr. Slane was going to do some checking with his client, the DA. And where are we?
Well, Judge, we have an offer from the state, and beyond that, nothing's changed. I've not been able to raise Mr. Kellogg. We reset last time for me to try to raise him on the cell phone. I think it's between cell phones, but I have not received any further communications from him. My communication to him.
I'm gonna have to do a bond increase on him unless something else comes along that we find him. If you find him, let us know immediately and we'll fix that.
Acknowledged.
And that's all we can do, I guess, till we find him.
Yes, sir. I'll continue in that front, and if I hear something, I'll advise the court.
All great, thank you.
Very good.
okay,
Thank you,
Ms.
sir. My excuse.
Morris is in and Mr. Benvenu is in as well. and Miss, no,
Okay, let's go back down here. Is Mr. Bellevue with us?
yes.
There he is, Mikey. Let's talk about clause 652-239, State of Texas versus Art Villarreal.
Yeah.
You had a chance to talk to your client in the state and come up with a plan yet?
I have, but my client has informed me he's hired Aldous Strouch.
Oh, really?
I have tried calling Mr. Strouch, but I did not get anything back from him yet.
Okay, well, you were appointed on this case, is that correct?
Yes, I was.
Go ahead and send me in a voucher for $50 and we'll get you paid off and that'll buy you 5 margaritas.
Thank you, Judge.
And you're excused and we'll talk to Aldous about it if that's what's gonna happen.
I was going to give Aldous the link, but I haven't heard from him yet, so.
He just texted me. Let's see what he said. Yeah, Aldous is on the case, so we're good on all this stuff.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
And let's see who else we got. There's Miss Morris, right? Okay, Melissa, have you had?
Yes.
This is cause number 640-675, State of Texas versus Robert Walter Metter. Have you had a chance to confer with the state on this case?
Yes, Judge. They conveyed their offer last week. I have had an opportunity to talk with my client. I shot a chat to Nicholas regarding a counteroffer, and if you
And then I sent you something back, but it said you had left the meeting.
It was an accident. My phone logged me out.
Okay. Did you get what I said? Again?
No. Could you resend, please?
Damn, I
And
kind of
then,
forgot. Hold on.
He wants you pretty sure you get to read it.
Who's the defendant again?
Robert Metter.
Robert Metter, that's correct. Oh, what I was gonna say was, yeah, let me shoot that to you real quick again.
Okay.
Says you still aren't in the meeting for some reason. I keep trying to send you this.
Okay.
Try it again. Hold on. There you
Okay,
go.
got something. Okay. Okay, Judge, I believe we have a resolution.
Okay.
Just wanted to see if maybe we can get another week, Your Honor, because the condition on the counter offer was something proactive on my client's part.
Sure. Let's just reset for another week and give you a chance to communicate with everybody. And then once you have it all figured out, call Pat and we'll put you on the next plea docket, which is going to be a Thursday somewhere down the road.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Be
Ms. Morris.
excused. Thank you.
Okay, who are we missing?
As well.
I show we're missing Mr. Emmons and Mr.
Okay, Mr. Emmons, is that not, Alexis, the one that you were dismissing?
Brady Maddox.
Yes.
Good job, Emmons.
Okay, the people that we are missing so far is Leslie Sadawaski, whatever, on a request. I texted him, gave him the information, told him he was supposed to be here, have not heard from him. The next one would be Greg Damaris.
Hang on a second. Is Mr. Zakanowitz appointed?
Yes, Your Honor. And
All
this
right.
is the second
Give it to
time.
Suzanne or to Joanne, or give it to somebody competent, and we'll owe Mr. Zakanowitz the case.
Okay, so I'm going to reassign this and set it for next week.
That'd be fine. And tell Les we owe him a case when he can make it.
I will. Then, well, and yeah, he was supposed to be here at 2:30. It's not quite 3:30 yet, 3:30 yet. And we had some, so I don't know whether some of them are not here because it's not 3:30 yet.
Well, let's start at the very front and go down my list. I show that we're missing Greg Dismaris
Yes,
and Dorothy Garcia. So we
Yes.
have Greg.
I have not heard anything on him.
So if we don't hear from Greg and he's appointed, give that case to somebody else and tell him we'll owe him a case.
Okay, Mr. Dittman is coming in right now, Your Honor.
Okay. Did he bring his seeing eye attorney with him?
I'm sure he's.
My bad. Had to hang up on you, Alexis. My bad.
Lieutenant Commander, I have a visual on you.
I apologize, Colonel. I'm not in the uniform of the day for this court, but I'm having to leave directly from this hearing to continue working on my father's estate. So crawling through storage units doesn't do well if you're in a coat and tie.
You've got a Coast Guard polo shirt on, and I've got a Veterans Treatment Court polo shirt on, so we're all good to go. Fair enough?
Hoorah, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, did you see the announcement?
What?
Well, you Army individuals have qualification badges. Well, Bob was just witness to me being decorated by the it's called the Auxiliary Operations Qualification Insignia. It's the pinnacle of intensive training. So I'm the first blind person in Coast Guard history to get that. But now last night, the Secretary of Homeland Security just announced that they've created a new decoration, which is akin to the Secretary of the Army Outstanding Unit Award. We didn't have one in DHS. And so DHS has now just created one, and your friend happens to fall within the service period. So more doodads for the uniform. Yay.
When are you going to get promoted? Did you tell me that you're on the list and that you got a date in mind already?
Well, the problem, I was on the list twice for this year, but there were only 2 billets. And as you know, in the reserve world, if there's no billets, and same thing for the auxiliary world, if there's no billets, you can't get it. And so the Commodore decided to promote 2 other people. We're not live on YouTube, are we?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll just say the Commodore made their decision, and I have been given my assignment, and I will execute my orders in the fit and manner of a good officer. There you are, sir.
Okay, I see you've got your seeing eye attorney, Mr. Hicks, with you. That's helpful.
More fruit for the salad, Judge.
By the way, Bob, do you want to tell them what my wife did when they pinned the device? Do you remember?
Well, I recommended that she put it in the middle of your forehead and drive it in, but.
Well, when she pinned me, sir, she pinned me so hard in the Marine Corps style that she did drew blood. I had to replace my white shirt.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to see.
I agree. I love her.
I'm glad
dearly.
to see that her temper has not leavened.
Yeah, well, we spent the weekend right before she left field stripping weapons and cleaning them. So, I mean, that's romantic when your wife and you can field strip weapons together.
Absolutely.
Hoorah.
Have you and Mr. Hicks chatted with the state and your client and come up with a plan on this case yet?
We have not talked with the state since last time when they said since I said that, this happened at via bus terminal. I'm pretty certain that they've got videos.
Correct.
And I have not heard word one from the state about whether they had videos or not. So I guess we're going to have to confer.
We understand they're busy, but we'd like to know if video is available because we'd like to. You're one of the few courts that can make miracles happen. The blind man would like to see the videos, Your Honor.
Hey, state, we need to find the video so that Lieutenant Commander Dittman can see it.
I requested it, Judge.
You'll just raise the dead next.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Does the video exist?
They haven't responded.
Oh, okay. They haven't responded yet.
We requested videos the moment that Mr. Dittman and Mr. Hicks asked us to request them, and we have yet to receive anything.
Well, Your Honor, then we respectfully request more time so that the state can do their diligence, please.
Granted. But they can only play the cards they're dealt. Now you defense bang on the bus station too and tell them you want the video and you hit them from both sides, state and the defense side.
Aye, sir. We can do that, but they're going to look at us like a monkey doing a math problem. We have full faith in the prosecution's ability to use the vast powers of the government to obtain information.
There's a reason why I wear boots.
I understand. Let's take another week and see if the state can get a definitive answer. Probably they're going to come back and say one doesn't exist, that kind of thing, but we'll find out. Because
Judge, I will say that the last thing I had that involved the via bus people, they said, oh no, there's no video. Oh no, there's no video. And finally, after about almost 2 months, all of a sudden, lo and behold, there was video.
Do you guys want to subpoena it just because?
That's what I was gonna say. This might be something that we just might go ahead and subpoena, because if they ignore that, then they're gonna have bigger problems on their hands.
Outstanding. Put your foot so far up their throat that the water in your knee will quench their thirst, my friend.
I'll do that.
If you need help, if your office would just hire me. But anyway.
I'll do that. We'll get that subpoena out.
Mr. Dittman, you're putting enough people in jail as a defense counsel. You don't think you can put any more in as a prosecutor, do you?
Sir, I'll play both sides. It doesn't matter to me. The law is the law. Honor must be served, and the law must be obeyed, whether it's defense or prosecution. Actually, maybe I should run for the bench, Your Honor.
I like the way you think.
Yes, sir.
Bench. That's all he ever does.
Okay, Mr. Dittman and Mr. Hicks are excused for another
We're set to win, Judge.
diligence. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you next week.
When are we
Aye,
reset
sir.
to?
I'm getting back to reading about the
I'll set
export.
it for next Tuesday.
Okay.
Same time.
Unless, Nick, do you think we should do it 2 weeks to give you time to subpoena? Let me know.
I mean, we'll know. They're gonna respond pretty quickly. Alexis, will you put that subpoena on our to-do list?
Okay. All right. So next Tuesday, and I'll let you know where you stand on whether 2:30 or what.
From them by then, we can just wave off the defense and say we still don't have it yet. Don't want to wait.
Sure. I'll check with Nick and let him, if it looks like they haven't gotten it by next week, then I'll wave you all off. I'll get you another reset. Okay? Before.
You're such a nice person.
Thanks very much. See you next week.
Request permission to be dismissed.
I think we're good.
Aye, sir.
Excuse, Your Honor.
You're dismissed. Big time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, we have Mr. Edmonds and Mr. Dominguez here.
Hey, Mr. Emmons, I think they dismissed your case. Does that make sense? Your microphone is off, Mr. Emmons.
Sorry about that, Judge.
Is that the case all dismissed?
They did dismiss it, yes.
Does that take care of us?
It does, Judge. I was going to submit an order to the court to return the weapon to the client, if the court's good with that.
I don't see what else we can do. Sure.
I'm sorry, Judge?
He wouldn't do anything colorful with like shooting out stop signs or something, was he?
Not that we're aware of.
Just in the car. We'll send me an order. We'll take care of it.
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
I'll tell you what,
Abel,
if everyone unlawfully carried like that.
Yes, Judge, how are you doing?
This is here.
Okay, let's see where you're at here. Okay, I've got you with cause number 633168, Data Texas versus Samantha Lee Lopez. And
That's correct, Your Honor.
Case. And Abel, have you had a chance to chat with the state yet on this case?
I chatted with them last week, but I misplaced where they put the offer, so I'd like the chance to have them relay the offer again.
I got it. You ready, Abel?
Yes.
It's going to be waive the enhancement, proceed as a first, 6/14, a $400 fine, court costs, 36 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CAT SNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
And you need another week to track down your client and find out what her position is?
Please, Your Honor, yes.
Let's do that.
All right, thank you.
And we'll see you next week. Same time, same station.
All right, may I be excused?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mary Petrazak, is that the biggest TV you could get? That's the best you could do?
You like it, Judge? I just put it up today.
Oh my God, that looks great.
The 55-inch, I got it from Best Buy for like $300. So go.
You need a popcorn machine and you're good.
Golly, yeah. looks like I'm in the wrong line of business.
Hey, that's tax deductible because as a defense counsel, you got to watch DWI videos, and you have to have a big screen TV.
Exactly. You gotta highlight. Hey, this is where you're stumbling and fall.
Okay, Mary, I've got you with David Herrera, cause 640828, and he's a veteran.
Yes, Judge. I think he emailed Mr. Whitmore.
Chris, did you get something from Mr. Herrera?
Yes, sir. He's one of the ones, and I'm sure you're aware too, ma'am. When I was out, he had spoken with Josh. Josh sent him an application, and then he recently submitted an email about, I don't know, 5 minutes before we started the docket, saying that he wants to get the papers. So I don't know if he's confused or he misplaced the application or what, but that's another one, just like Mr. Obert, Judge. If we want to move forward, we can. We've kind of reached out, been kind of hit and miss with contact with him. So that, up to you on that one, Judge.
So basically, the Doggett is homework defense for we lost the paperwork. Is this guy a Marine? Because all the puzzle pieces are fitting together on that.
He's lost the crayons, Your Honor, and he's trying to do it with invisible ink.
Let's give him another week and send him the paperwork again, and let's get. If you think he's eligible for the VTC, let's pursue that track. That's the best deal he's going to get.
I agree.
Yes, Your Honor. And I'll CC you as well on it, ma'am. That way everyone's on the same page and what he's responsible and what he needs to do. And then we'll leave it up to that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's do it. Thanks, Judge.
Thanks, Merrick. And
Your Honor, the only one that we have left that I see is Amy Owens, and I texted her. She says she's coming.
Okay.
And that's the only one that we have left.
Okay, great.
Now, I just need and maybe I messed up. On Miss Morris's case, it was going to be a plea, but she needed a little more time so that they could be proactive in doing something that Nick has asked for. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So she asked to do the plea, not maybe this Thursday, maybe next Thursday. Does that make sense? Or will you need more time?
I don't think she'll need more time than that, or she shouldn't. So
set it for next Thursday with the understanding if she needs more time, give it to her.
Okay, that I just wanted to make sure because I'm and texting and everything at the same time. Thank you. So this would be 2.
Judge, I'll tell you what, if there were juries, we'd be going to trial this week.
No, you'd be surprised. They'll all waffle all over themselves to get out of the jury trial business.
Yeah, I know. They're doing it now because they know it's not imminent.
Now, in the old days, we had one a week. You could tell how long I'd been a judge because that's how many jury trials.
Comes Amy. And this would be our last one that I know of. I don't have anybody else.
Are they here?
Yeah, she's here.
Amy's here. Amy's microphone is still off.
Yeah.
There you go. Amy, your case is, let's see, cause number 636639 and Ryan Dennehy, DWI type case. Did you get a chance to chat with your client and the state both?
Yes, Judge, and we just need a jury trial setting, please.
Okay. Over to Pat.
Amy, it'll be the beginning of August. What we're doing is we know that people want jury trials. There's no use setting them now. We're figuring maybe we'll go back into in-person, maybe July. So I will, we've already filled up that month. So I will send you the setting.
Okay.
The beginning of August, probably the first Monday in August.
Perfect.
Okay, sweetie. Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe excuse.
You bet.
Bye.
Mr. Salazar, your attorney has already left. You may leave. Okay, he's already finished. He's talked. He's going to get with you and talk about what the DA told him.